Hi, we're going to continue on with our In the Spotlights. This is number three. And actually, this one's going to be a continuation of number two, working with the coffee programs that we've been doing. So let me get here so you can see this. So Julie has been using the first two programs that you wrote for her. She now has several records stored in the coffee.txt file. Actually, we have three in there, and has asked you to write another program that she can use to search for records. She wants to be able to enter a description and see a list of all the records matching that description. So that's what we're going to work on now. And so I'm going to get a new file. And we're going to start off by setting up main. And then in here, we're going to set up a variable called found. That's going to be equal to false. This is called a flag. And what this does is we set this equal to found to false, and then as we run through our loop, once we find the one we're looking for, we change it to true, which then gives us a signal that we can break out of the loop and continue on with the program. So now we need to get what the user wants to look for. So search is going to be equal to input enter a description to search for. We need to open our file. So with open coffee.txt, I'm going to open this up for a read as coffee file. Description is going to be equal to coffee file.readline. And then we'll do a while loop inside here. So while our description does not equal quote quote, quantity is going to be equal to a float coffee file.readline. We then need to get rid of the carriage return off of our description. By doing the R strip on that. Now what we need to do is see if this is the one that we want. So if description equals our search, then we'll do a print f description colon space curly brace DESCR end curly brace end quote end whoops, back up here, end quote end parentheses, and then we will also print f for quantity again curly brace QTY end curly brace end quote end parentheses. We set found equal to true. And we're going to read in the next line. So description is going to be equal to coffee file.readline. Again, we could have copied and pasted that one down here, but it's just faster for me to do it this way. Okay, so then that's the end of what we're doing here. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Once we get done with the while loop and with the file, I'm looking over my stuff because I think they left something out of this, and so I'm going to have to put something in here. We line up with the if state with the with on here because we've gone through everything, and it's still, we need to determine if we found it or not. So if not found, which means found is false, and the not found changes that to true. So we go in here, we will print that item was not found in the file. Whoops. I'm off. Oh, I left off a quote mark over here. There we go. And then we'll do our name equals our main, and we do main. Okay. So does anybody notice what was left out of this? And like I said, this is from the program that they give me um, as a solution to a problem, or the solution to the in the Spotlight. But if you notice, we never close our file. Okay. So once we get out of here, we should probably go ahead and close that. So I'm going to put that here. So there's our coffee file.close. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this saved. I want to save it to the same place that I've been saving to. And this is search coffee records.py. Save that, and then I'll run it. Oops, got a syntax error here. Oh, indented one too many right there. Okay. Yeah, indentations need to make sure that you get those set up right. See if there's anything else. Looks good so far. So let me see what they entered, and we'll do that. We'll enter Sumatra medium roast. Press enter. There's our poundage on that. Okay, I'm going to run it again. This time I'm going to enter Mexican Altura. Press enter, and it comes back that that was not found because we don't have that coffee in there. So that ends the number 3 on here. Next, we're going to get into modifying records. So that'll be the next video on here. So, but if you have any questions, check with your instructor, and we'll get back to the next video in a little while. Bye.